I always thought love was built on trust, not convenience. But with Emily, I learned that sometimes people don't choose you because they love you, they choose you because you're safe, stable, and easy to control. We'd been together for nearly 3 years. I was the quiet type, an IT engineer who believed that loyalty and effort could build anything. Emily was the opposite, vibrant, bold, the kind of woman who turned heads just by laughing. When she chose me, I thought I'd won some invisible prize. But that night, the truth showed me I was never her first choice. I was her safety net. It started at a dinner party she organized for her colleagues and friends. She worked in marketing, charismatic, confident, and constantly surrounded by people who adored her. I didn't mind. I trusted her. That night, though, something felt different. She was dressed stunningly, that deep red dress I loved, but the way she looked at me was detached. Like I was a prop, not a partner. I brushed it off until I overheard something that turned my blood cold. I was in the kitchen, pouring wine, when I heard her laughter from the living room. "Oh, come on," one of her friends teased, "you could have any guy you wanted, and you chose him?" They laughed, and then Emily's voice followed, soft, but clear enough. "He's my safe option," she said. "He won't hurt me, he won't leave. He's predictable. You know, the kind of guy you settle for when you're done getting burned." I froze, wine glass trembling in my hand. Every word sliced through me like a blade. I wanted to believe I misheard, but her tone, the casual way she said it, made denial impossible. I stepped back quietly, heart pounding, eyes stinging, and stood there for a moment that felt like an eternity. She was in the next room, smiling, playing the perfect hostess while I realized that to her, I was just safety. Not passion. Not love. Safety. When I returned to the living room, no one noticed the look on my face. I smiled, I played along, I laughed when needed. But inside, something in me had already snapped. That was the moment I decided I wouldn't be her safe option anymore. I stayed through the evening, silent and composed, even when she wrapped her arm around me as if nothing had happened. She didn't know that while she was talking about future vacations, I was mentally packing my bags. After everyone left, she was a little tipsy, humming as she cleaned the table. "You were quiet tonight," she said with a smirk. "You okay?" "I'm fine," I replied evenly, my voice calm. "Just thinking." "About what?" "About how safety isn't always a guarantee," I said softly. She frowned, confused, but I didn't explain. Instead, I kissed her forehead, told her I was going to take a walk, and left the apartment. But I didn't just walk, I went straight to my office, cleared out my personal items, and booked a one-way flight to Scotland, where a company had been offering me a position for months. I'd always turned it down because of her. Not anymore. That night, I sent her a message, "You said I'm your safe option. I guess safety's leaving tonight. Don't worry, you'll be free to find what you really want." I turned my phone off after sending it. I didn't want to see her reply, her apologies, or her tears. Because for once, I wasn't going to be the man who stayed. The next morning, she showed up at my office, panicked. My colleagues told her I'd already left. She called, texted, emailed, nothing reached me. I was already gone, flying away from the version of myself that accepted being someone's backup plan. I didn't look back. 2 months later, I got an email from her. The subject line read, "I didn't mean it." I opened it, half curious. She wrote that she was drunk that night, that she was just trying to make her friends laugh, that she never meant what she said. But the truth? Drunken words are sober thoughts. She revealed what she truly believed, and I couldn't unhear it. She said she missed me, that her world felt unsafe without me, that she finally understood what she'd lost. I didn't reply. Because what she lost wasn't just a boyfriend, it was the peace she took for granted, the loyalty she dismissed as boring, the man she called safe. I realized that being safe isn't weakness, it's strength disguised as calm. And if someone can't value the quiet strength of loyalty, they don't deserve it. A few months later, I saw her by chance at an airport cafe. She looked different, tired, lost, her energy dimmed. She saw me too. Her lips parted like she wanted to say something, but I just smiled politely and walked away. That smile wasn't cruel, it was closure. She once said I'd never leave because I was predictable. She was wrong. I rebuilt my life. The new job gave me purpose, the new city gave me peace. And somewhere between the sound of rain on Scottish streets and the laughter of new friends, I found something she could never give me, self-worth. People often ask what happened between us, and I tell them, she called me her safe option. Most laugh, some shake their heads. But I always finish with the same line, safety left with me that night. Because sometimes, walking away isn't about revenge, it's about reminding someone that even the quietest soul can choose chaos over being taken for granted. And when they finally realize what they lost, it's too late. That night changed everything. It taught me that love shouldn't be about comfort zones, it should be about connection. I wasn't her excitement, her spark, or her thrill. But I was her stability, her anchor, her calm. And she threw it away. So, when she told her friends I was her safe option, she was right, but she forgot one thing. Even safety knows when it's no longer welcome. And when it walks away, what's left behind isn't freedom, it's emptiness. That night, Emily lost her safety. And I found my strength.